leadership. Bismillah. Ada man, Ada him, which means in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, the beneficent, the creator of the worlds, my Father God, Allah, Abba, the one to who praises forever due. I come to y'all in peace and blessing. Peace and blessing be upon Adam, Abraham, Moses, Lord Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, Master Fraud Muhammad, who came over here and rose up a Georgia-born man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the rest of the worthy servants of Allah, and to the future servants of Allah yet to come. Peace and blessing be upon y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's day. Make the best out of y'all day, whatever today is. Tuesday, November 4, 4:58 a.m. 2025. Look alive. Y'all keep on applying yourselves, making the best out of y'all time. Take advantage of the time. Make the best out of that. Make yourselves available. And keep on having the right attitude. You do those things and try those things, you're going to be alright. You're going to do more than alright. You're going to do more than alright. Alright? Keep on applying yourselves. Everything you need to succeed around you is within a 2-mile radius. Keep on applying yourselves. Keep on taking advantage of the time. Keep on making yourselves available. I like what Stephen A. say. The best ability is availability. He talking about sports, but that's what God our Father looking for. People who make themselves available, just to show up. Word, just to show up. Word, looking at someone 6 years going on 7 coming into December. Just make yourself available. That's all you got to do is show up. Put yourself in a position. Word. Listen and learn. You know what I mean? The most important thing is have the right attitude. If you don't got the right attitude, like, that's the most important thing. 1 Peter chapter 4 say, just as Christ suffered in the body, arm yourself likewise with the same attitude. You got to go through something down here. Word. Word. He who suffers in the body is done with sin. As a result, they do not live the rest of their earthly lives for evil human desires, but rather for the will of God. I like what dude said off that move, Remember the Titans. Attitude reflect leadership. You hear me? Word. I like what Paul said in Philippians chapter 2, verses 14 through 15. Brother Paul said, do everything without grumbling or arguing. You said, do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure. Children of God, without fault, in a warped and crooked generation. That self-explanatory. Do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, without fault, in a warped and crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky, as you hold firmly to the word of life. Hang on to that thing for dear life, my brother and sister. Many people don't got the word to hang on to. You holding on to some bullcrap. No wonder why you ain't shining like the star in the middle of the star in the middle of the night. Go outside and look up, damn. You can see the stars all up there. At nighttime, you see a star shining at its best. At night, that's the only time you can see a star shining. I was about to snap. But I love that. In the midst of the night, in the middle of the darkness, God will let everything, God will let every door, stuff close. My goodness. The Lord will strip everything from you just to get you to a point of complete dependency of Him and Him alone. Not my mama, not my daddy, not my brother, not my sister, not this and that. It's good to have people around. Don't ever get that twisted or forsake that. The strength of a brother or sister. With 2 or 3 right there, with 2 or 3 gathered in His name, He right there also. I'm just saying, in order for a man of God or a woman of God to truly understand, you got to go through this nighttime moment. King David understood what I'm talking about. King David lost it all. King David got chased out of the kingdom. What good is to have the kingdom but not have the king? Jesus said it best. What good is it for a man to gain the whole wide world yet forfeit his soul? What good is it to have the world but not have the creator of the world? You see what I'm saying? Many people don't understand it. They don't word. You see what I'm saying? But at nighttime, I love that the Lord will allow this to happen, just so you can shine. If you allow the process to do what God our Father intends for it to do, you can shine ever so bright in the midst of the night, like a star, for all to see it. All right, I love that right there. Go with me to Matthew 18. Matthew chapter 18. Go with me there. Go with me there. Matthew chapter 18, verse 1 says, the title say the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. The greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 18, verse 1 says, at that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, who then is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Jesus called a little child over to him and placed a child among them. Many people want to be... Jesus called a little child over there to him and placed a child among them and said, truly I tell you, unless you change. People say, I can't change. Jesus said, unless you change. People say, I can't change. Jesus said, unless you change. People say, I can't change. Jesus said, unless you change. Nigga. People say, I just can't change right now. Well, you don't know who God is, because God, my Father, is the author of change. He able to take daytime, turn it to night. He able to take nothing to make something. He able to take something to make it nothing. What are you talking about? The God I know, the God I serve and believe in is the author of change. What you mean? I can't stand that prayer. People say, Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change and to do the things. And basically, you asking God to let you stay the way you is. Basically, that's a dumbass prayer. Lord, help me accept the things I can't change and the strength to go through whatever this. That's a dumbass prayer. Why would you ask God to help you accept the things you can't change when God our Father has placed the ability in you to change? What are you talking about? People say, you can't do nothing on your own. I can't stand people ask the Lord for help for something that God already gave you the ability to help you with. What are you talking about? I can't do nothing on my own. God, stop using that dumb, weak-ass excuse. When the Lord already placed you, greater is he who in me than he who is in the world. Don't you got he in you? So what you keep on saying, I can't do it. All I use the word can't. What are you talking about? Because you can do all things if you truly believe. All right, as far as little simple basic things. I ain't talking about extravagant things. The things of God, the work of God is the things of God, the work of God, the Lord's will being done. That's a special and divine purpose. What Moses, that was a special divine purpose. Jesus, that was a special divine purpose. Joseph, Jacob's son that the Lord used to go to Egypt, that was a special divine purpose. I'm talking about standing up straight, not no special divine purpose. Nigga, you can do this. God already placed the ability in you to stand up. What are you talking about? Don't you believe that? Go to church and let them tell you something otherwise. Go read your Bible. You still somewhere thinking, I can't do it on my own. It's going to be 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years of you saying that. It's been 6 years going on, 7 since I've been walking. But I ain't got, what you talking about? Huh? This is what I'm saying. Many people say they can't change, or they don't want to change, or I can't do it on my own. Jesus said he called a little child over to him. That's funny. What you say and what the Bible say are two different things. Any one of y'all say I can't change this and then, or I can't do it on my own. What you saying and what Jesus saying is two different things. I believe your ass is off, because Jesus dead on track. Word. Yeah. Jesus said, unless you change. He didn't say unless God my Father give you the, he said unless you change. I like what Biggie Smalls said on the movie. We can't change the world until we change ourselves. I like what Michael Jackson said. Michael Jackson said, I'm looking at the man in the mirror, my nigga. I'm asking him to change his ways, nigga. He ain't asking God. I'm asking, I gotta talk, nigga, I got the power to change, nigga. What are you talking about? God bless me He can bless you. He gave you that mind frame. All y'all got the power of choice. All y'all got the power of choice. Word. Anyway, whether you believe in, you act on what you believe in, or you don't. Word. It's like saying you can work out, but you don't lift weights. Why the hell you talking about working out? You don't lift weights. You can lift weights. Jesus said, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever takes the lowly position of this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoever welcomes one such child in my name, welcomes me. Why you go there, Rashada? Jesus always had a point. Jesus ain't never say nothing without a point. There's always a point. Genesis chapter 12. Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 said, the Lord said to Abram, go from your country, your people, your father's household to the land I will show you. I'll make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I'll make your name great. And you will be a blessing. I'll bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. So Abraham went as the Lord told him, and Lot went with him. It says Abraham was 75 years old when the Lord called him. He took his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot. I love the fact he took his nephew Lot with him. Lot must have been close to him. I got nephews and stuff I love. Word. Abraham like I'm slide. Lot probably look like, where you going, huh? You leaving? You ain't leaving me here with these crazy people. All right, come on, then. Come on, we out here. Lord, you lucky son, my gun. Lord, come on, then. We out here, man. We ain't standing here, bro. We that. Abraham took his nephew Lot with him. I think that's fire right there. And all the possessions they had accumulated and the people they had acquired in Haran, and they set out for the land of Canaan, and they arrived there. Abraham traveled through the land as far as the site of the great tree of Moreh. Who is that? Dude don't know how to drive, dude. Parking over there. As the great tree of Moreh at Shechem. Abraham was traveling through the land. Abraham ain't even know where he was going to. What you mean? The Lord told him to go to the place I'm going to show you. Abraham ain't even know where he was going to. He just started walking. Well, you believe, my nigga. You just walk. You just start walking. You don't got to figure everything out. That's the beauty of this thing. Jesus said, unless you change and become like little children, do a little child ask 1,000 questions? Is a little child concerned about doing the will of God? The little child is just living life. Instructions will come day by day as the child gets older. The child don't got to worry about being instructed. Instructions will come. If they just live in life according to how they ought to live and not try to overdo it or underdo it, instruction will come. But when you try to overdo it or underdo it, you're not in the place of a child. You want to be in the place of God. You trying to dictate how things are gonna go. You don't know how things are gonna go. The last time I checked, Jesus said in Matthew chapter 3. A lot of people quote Jesus, but you're not saying what Jesus said, my nigga. He was he's a Muslim. Ain't it extraordinary how you quote the word, read the word, and use the word better than a whole lot of y'all so-called people say? It lines up too, don't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? What Jesus say? Matthew chapter 3. It's amazing, ain't it? Not Matthew chapter 3. John chapter 3. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Matthew 3. It's John chapter 3. John chapter 3, down around verse 5. John chapter 3, verse 5 says, Jesus answered, he talking to Nicodemus. Jesus answered, very truly I tell you, no one can enter the kingdom of God unless they are born of water and of the Spirit. Flesh give birth to flesh, and spirit give birth to spirit. You should not be surprised at my saying, you must be born again. The wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where it is going. So it is with everyone born of the Spirit. I can tell people a mile away, 2 miles away from your bull crap. When people talk about God told me to do this and God told me to do that, it's a chance God can send people. But when God sends people, that is a divine purpose. A divine purpose. Word. When God sends somebody, it's a divine purpose that many people are not going to even understand. Word. Many people not going to understand. God sent Jeremiah to the people. They didn't listen to Jeremiah. When God sends somebody or God uses somebody, it is for a divine purpose that people don't even understand. God told Saul, I'm sending you to Ananias. There's a man over there who seen you in a dream or something. He gonna place his hands on you. A divine purpose. God don't send you to goddamn make a music ministry. God don't send you to have a mega church. What are you talking about? I never read that in the Bible. What you saying don't line up with you know what I mean? Make it make sense, nigga. Like I was saying, I'll get right here. Yeah, I can tell people lying from a mile away talking about I'm just doing what God told me to do. Nigga, you don't even know the word God told you to do. Because if you know the word, Jesus said those born of the Spirit like the wind. It blows this way and blown that way. I'm a man saved, nigga. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Far as the plan of life, I'm just living life one day at a time. And the Lord will reveal what he will have for me to do. Romans chapter 12, verses 1 through 2 say, do not be conformed to the pattern of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve of what God's will is, his good, perfect, and pleasing with. You don't understand it all the way. This is a day-by-day thing as you renew your mind. And as the day shows up, the Lord will let you understand what is his will for you day by day. You don't know it all the way to the end, but it's a day-by-day thing. What are you talking about? People say I'm doing what God told you. You lying through your damn teeth. Word. Jesus said those born of the Spirit like the wind. It blows this way and it blows that way. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're going, how this thing gonna end up. You don't know. Somebody asked me, do I know? I just told you, I don't know where this road gonna go to. John the Baptist didn't know he was going to end up in prison. What are you talking about? Peter, he did not know that the road was going to end up the way he ended up on. What are you talking about? You lying through your damn teeth. You telling me you know how things, you lying through your damn teeth. You telling me God told me that. God didn't tell me to get on here and record and make Bible teaching. So why are you doing it then? Because I am blessed with knowledge to give out. I'm going to use what I got to give out. But the Lord didn't tell me to get up here and do no Bible teaching. I'll be lying through my teeth if I said God sent me to do this. God ain't sent me to do a damn thing about being on Bible teaching. So why are you doing it? Out of the kindness of my heart. That's like if I know information. I know I'm at work. I know traffic information. So when people come new, I give them little packages and I send them screenshots of what to do. Why are you doing it? God didn't tell me to do it. Why? Because I want to help somebody else out, damn it. What's wrong with that? I ain't got to say God told me to do it because he didn't. I'll be lying through my damn teeth. God, Jesus said those who worship him, who's God the Father, must worship him in spirit and in truth. Can you be truthful with God? Can you be honest as I'm being honest right now? Why can't you? Because you ain't got it, my nigga. People can't say or admit that because you don't understand. I'm just doing what God told me to do. You don't even know what God said. Get up out of here. God told you to do it. You're a damn liar. Word. Word. God told you to be just stuck in the house all day? I didn't think so. Abraham, the Lord told Abraham to go. The Lord told Abraham to go. Abraham ain't even know where he was going to. Can you prove that? Hebrews chapter 11. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 8 says, by faith Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, he went and obeyed, even though he did not know where he was going to. Damn it, boy, I love it. I love it because many people, bro, they'll tell you this and that. Abraham ain't even know where he was going. He just took off walking as the Lord told him to go. You ain't got to have it all figured out. You never going to get step 2 without taking step 1. A lot of y'all won't step 100 and never took step 1. Ass backwards. No wonder why you always this and that. By faith, Abraham made his home in the promised land like a stranger in a foreign country. He lived in tents, as did Isaac and Jacob, who were heirs with him of the same promise. 4, Abraham was looking forward to the city with foundations and architect. Abraham was looking forward to the city with foundations, whose architect and builder is God. Abraham was able to look way down the line. When you're able to look way down the line through the eyes of faith, you on a whole different scale. And you ain't even got to know way down the line. When you take God at his word, you can look way down the line through the eyes of faith, and you ain't got to know everything. That's why God called Abraham the father of faith. Said, I'm going to bless you. Make your name great. Abraham is the father of my Jewish brothers, my Christian brothers, and my Muslim brothers. They all hold Abraham in high regard. And to take it even a step farther, Jesus said, Abraham seen my day. Jesus honored Abraham. Abraham honored Jesus. Jesus said, Abraham seen my day. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It's 5:30 in the morning. What you got going on? Find another one. Find another one. Y'all better take it or leave it alone, damn it. Find another one. It's 5:30 in the morning. This ain't just 1 day, 2 days, 3. Nigga, find another one. Find another one. You'll be searching for a long time. I'm quite sure the Lord got somebody else around, but it's quite rare. I can't name too many older people who this and that. Minister Farrakhan, though, word. God bless that brother. Rest in peace to brother Chuck Smith from Costa Mesa, California. He got a daughter named Cheryl Broderson who married to a man named Brian Broderson. Yeah, that man was the truth. God rest in peace, brother Chuck Smith. There's a whole lot of great people I could name. Adrian Rogers, Dr. Michael Youssef, Alistair Begg, man, Dr. Robbie Zachariah. Yeah, these some good people. There's a lot of good people. I can't name all of that, but there's a few of them. It is a few of them. A lot of bad people out here, but there's a few of them who try to stand up. God bless y'all. Let me do this little DVR, whatever this. Facebook on my heart, let y'all do this little, whatever this thing is. If it let me get off, why you ain't let me get off? Ain't this a Bible teaching? That was fire one. I know it. I know it. It'd be a lot of weird comments, but nobody say that was fire, bro. I know it. One thing about it, you gotta tell me my stuff, man. I know it. I come from the street. I know when I got gas. I know it. You gotta tell me. Come from the street, my boy. What Bible teaching is this? You like that, don't you? 962. No, it should be 964. 964. Young brother, young sister. Young brother, young sister. I'm on video 964. That ain't nothing. You know a video the Minister Louis Farrakhan was on? I got hours of stuff I go watch this, bro. And this is it. My boy, you talking about on a whole nother level. You can tell people who've been up under a great teacher by the way they produce, by the way they go, by the way they move. Look at people how they move, what they doing, what they produce. You don't see me just making movies or music or some dumbass crap. You know what I mean? I got something I'm trying to actually enlighten. What are you putting out? Miles ain't producing. Movies, music, and all that ain't doing nothing to enlighten nobody. There ain't one person who been enlightened by what you said that make them think. Alright. Alright. You know what I mean? Bible teaching 964. Now I'm probably on way more than that. That's just what I numbered. A lot of stuff I don't even number. I just give it a title and whatever. Bible teaching 964. What I'm gonna call this? The greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Fire one. That's fire, ain't it? I got 10 of y'all locked and stocked in. It's 5:30 in the morning. I know it. Alright, like I said, I done said enough already. I can just get off of here now, pretty much. I can just get off of here. Pretty much. I done said everything that needs to be said. To be honest with you. I got a lot of more, plenty more, but I ain't got to overload the people. Many people. That's not. I ain't got to do that. What I got to do is log in real quick. That's what I got to log in real quick. Don't feel like doing nothing. Just a little dumb. Like doing 19. But y'all be blessed, man. I got 5 of y'all out to start. I'm sorry for short change of y'all. I'm quite sure y'all probably want to hear some more. That's the only reason to be locked in. Or for whatever reason, listen. But keep on applying yourselves. Keep on taking advantage of the time. Keep on making yourselves available. Keep on having the right attitude, and you're gonna do all right. You're gonna do all right. Even in book, it's so much bull crap that try to this and that. I don't try to wake up the same as yesterday. Even the thoughts and people, you know how some people wake up, they carrying on like they wake up still thinking about like some people wake up thinking about weeks ago. Well, bro, the bull crap that happened yesterday, I try to not even. All right, that's gone. You know what I mean? That's a whole, isn't it? I don't wake up thinking about it. You know what I mean? I know how that feels like and be like, because I'm a human too. If you ain't really clicking right, that junk still like be throwing you off a little bit. You waking up thinking about something that happened 2 days ago. That ain't got nothing to do with a day. You gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Which means I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. God and God alone is all you need. Make him the object of your worship. Iyaka na'budu, or Iyaka nasta'in, which means thee alone do we worship. Thine aid do we seek. Keep on seeking the Lord's help. Worship Him and Him alone. Uh, and you're gonna do all right. And you're gonna do all right. Worship Him and Him alone. Let me end this because I don't want to keep on carrying on. Peace. 4 people just jumped on. I would listening, but I don't want to I don't want to abuse this. I'm gonna jump back on a little bit, but I'm gonna end this jump because it's a jump. I don't want to add too much to this. Peace. I'll be back in a little bit.